Hello everyone, welcome back to my Moonmist, and hopefully you're all having a wonderful day tonight. Wherever you're kind of watching, yeah. So welcome everyone, we're gonna be playing this nice little demo, the Songbird Guild. Oh hi, thank you. Hi Evelyn, how you doing? It's been a moment. Hopefully you're doing good. Thank you, but yeah, yesterday OBS was having trouble when I started streaming. And for some reason, even though it looked like it was working, it was not broadcasting my mic, even though it's picking up. That is weird, but thank you for stopping by and saying it sounds good. Thank you. Hopefully you're doing good. Alright, let's try this game. Puzzles. Standard puzzle difficulty is fine. Yeah, everything's standard. Yeah. Alright, let's see what this game's about. My palms sweat a bit as I walk down a pitch black simulation room. Ooh. I think for like 2 months now, basically. Yeah, Oasis is really weird. Very weird at times. But hopefully you're able to fix it. Well, here we go again. Let's try not to screw this one up. That's a wrong attitude, Birdie. Just think of how great the food will be we'll be eating once we finally have jobs. You don't have to worry about having soup-flavored food cubes every night, do you? Oh, soup-flavored food cubes. That doesn't sound good. Actually, we ran out of money for soup flavor. I think we're officially reduced to unflavored food cubes. Oh no, we got unflavored. And I audibly gasped. But before I could say anything, the sound of the intercom turning on cascades through the room. Welcome to Kroimoi and Bree. A pause. The sound of paper shuffling can be heard throughout the intercom. Brie butter nuggets. Ooh, Brie butter nuggets. Brie size. Yes, that's us. The guild rep mutters something under her breath as she picks up more papers. And hello, and thank you for your interest in Hammer Guild. The Hammer Guild has been established reputation of 238 years building, yada yada yada. You don't care about this stuff. We hear her flip through the pages of her packet. So basically, there's a big purple guy and some friends in the building and they want you to beat him up, okay? Sounds like fun. I'm just gonna hit the button and get this thing started. Machines whirl around the life around us, and after the beat beams up, a bright, white light penetrates the darkness. And like material in the walls and floors shift and then solidify to resemble a rough floor environment, complete with tall forest and canopy. Oh, simulation. And just like that, it is started. The scenes become still with only the sounds of few distant animals to be heard. Looks like we're near Weeping Cliff, pretty close to home actually. I guess we'll be finding gumroads. I can't think of any purpose they pose. A red building stands in front of us. One with doors and one window. Something's barring the door from opening, the window's locked too. An invisible wall prevents us from walking around to any buildings on the other side. Or just smash through the window and climb through it then. Won't that alert whatever's there? Maybe we should just look around and see if we can find something better. Ooh, choices. I don't know, I feel like we should just look around some more. I don't think we should break a window. It doesn't seem safe if we break down a window. So we're gonna look around some more. Oh, okay, party pooper. What do you suggest? Looks like the lock to the door in this... Wait, I just can't read. It looks like the lock to the door is in the handle, which means there shouldn't be a deadbolt. He takes a piece of bark with him into a nearby tree and slides it between the door and the wall, undoing the latch and opening the door with a crack. Why are you grinning at me like that? How do you know how to pick locks? Tori, being a magical girl named Girls Familiar, means being well researched in all manners of academic topics. True. Oh, I also forgot my keys at home all the time growing up. Oh no, poor thing. Always forgetting their keys. Slowly, Bree opens the door just enough for the two of us to sneak in. A gumroad sits in the windowsill. Had I proposed breaking earlier, we were probably thinking the evil monster's thoughts to himself or something. Looks like he had a good plan, Bree. He wouldn't even be able to react to this. Oh, choices have impacts on the future events. In this case, you stun the enemy for one turn by being cautious. Hey. Nice, we stunned the enemy. Oh. Each turn, each of your characters can perform one action. You can bring up character lists of actions by hovering the mouse over the picture, or by navigating between them with the arrow keys. Oh, okay. Performing actions cost magic or stamina points. Magic is an universal resource shared between all characters. It is used for more ethereal actions like shooting fireballs. Stamina S is individual to each character and is used for physical actions, just like running away or lifting heavy objects. Oh. Alright, so we got Invigorate, Absorb Flame, Fireball, Arrest. And what do you have? You have Generate Magic, Healing Treat, Poison Treat, and Rest. Okay, not bad, okay. Let's see. Single target ally, 15 stamina. Rise up an ally's passion, rising their attack. If the ally has already gone this turn, this is either let them go again or heals one stun. Oh, okay. Ally or enemy, 10 magic and 7 stamina. Absorb the flame that engulfs an ally or an enemy, turning into raw magic power and raising the usual. Oh, so if we use fireball, then we can maybe absorb the fire if they get burned? Maybe? I'm not really sure. But that sounds interesting. Now let's go with fireball. And then, yeah. And for you? Oh, wait. Okay. Wait. Oh, you said to choose the enemy. Oh, nice. You burn kit. Let's see. So you can only generate magic and heal. Okay, so you're healing and okay, and magic. Okay, interesting. Okay. Our enemy's turn, but they can't do anything because they were stunned. But now they're no longer stunned anymore. It extinguished the fire. Magic can be recovered using animal family's generate magic skill. Yeah. The character can recover their stamina using a rest action. Your team will recover a little magic and all your characters will recover a little stamina at the end of each battle. Oh, nice, okay. Well, I guess, can you do it yourself? Yeah, because I don't think Bree can attack at all. I don't think they can. Let's just continue generating some magic. Alright, let's go ahead and do Fireball. Oh, tiny one. Nice. A bite. It wasn't that much damage, that's fine. If you don't have enough magic to perform extra, characters use their stamina to make up the difference. Oh, interesting. So, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. If a character doesn't have stamina to perform an action, they could use their health. Oh, so if you don't have HP... Okay, so if you don't have a magic, you use your SP. And then once you run out SP, or S, you use your HP. Oh, interesting. Their runs out how they will collapse and become unusable until the end of the mission. Ooh. So it's definitely good to make sure you have everything. Can't run out of anything, or else it's game over. Warren's pretty good, so just continue generating magic for now. Alright, let's see. We're almost done with the enemy. But I got the 3 burnt. Extinguish the fire. It beat me. And I should be able to finish it off with just the last fireball. Yeah. We did it. And it's pretty fun. It's like a visual novel and RPG, which is pretty cool. And that's that. A roar descends from upstairs. That must be the purple dude. I say we go outside, get a bigger boulder, and throw it at him. Why do all your solutions involve throwing rocks? That sounds like we take a lot of energy. We should probably save ourselves for the actual battle. Oh. Sometimes the choices that are presented while exploring will impact the status and resources. In this case, throwing a boulder would damage your next opponent, but cost you 20 stamina. Oh, we can get a boulder with our stamina. How is your stamina right now? Well, you do have high stamina at the moment. Yeah, we'll just go upstairs. Fine, we'll do it your way. Again. We slowly creep up the stairs, trying to make as little sound as possible. Well, more like I try to make as little sound as possible while Bree simply floats beside me. After what feels like forever, I make it to the top of the steps and open the door. As soon as I do, two creatures inside the upper room turn to look at us. We want to congratulate you on your new home. The bigger creature roars and bares his teeth. Yeah, alright, let's just get this over with. Oh. Alright, so we got two enemies that we have to fight. Now let's go ahead and invigorate. And then... well, nothing else, so just generate more magic. Alright, let's go ahead and cast Fireball on the big guy. Oh, 32 damage. Nice, nice. Ah, fire gets extinguished. Dang. Oh, that's a lot of... oh. Enough took quite a bit of damage. Let's just keep fireballing the big guy. Yes, and now 31. Alright, let's go ahead and do healing trait. Yeah. Because we pretty much are good on our magic right now. Yeah, got a bite. No, got poisoned. Ah, Bray got poisoned. Alright, fireball again. Alright, perfect, I got rid of it. We burned the ghost. Do a poison trait on yourself, because you're poisoned. Wait, can you not poison yourself? Oh, poison tree, as in it poisons the enemy. Oh, see, that's what happens if I don't read it properly. At least it's poison. Okay, looks like you can't get rid of poison, which is good. Oh, see, technically there's fire there. Can I absorb the fire? No, I can't. That would have been a little too weird. Okay, 32 damage. Not bad, not bad. Let's actually do healing trait. I do need to generate some magic soon, though. Okay. Got poison, but that's fine. Let's keep attacking. Oh, so close, but the poison should... yeah, the poison burn should get rid of it. So let's go ahead and generate magic. And we should finish it off. Yeah. Got poisoned in fire. We defeat 2 enemies. creature dissolving a pile of sludge, and that begins to seep through the floorboard. He's trying to get away, so he can regroup quick downstairs. I tear away, raising a furious fist in pursuit of the creature. But I'm stopped by something hard and sticky grabbing my hand in midair. My momentum swings my feet from under me as I first stop dead. A tingle sensation runs down my arm, into my chest, and the magical girl form flutters for a second. What the? The room in front of me glitches out of existence, an 8-legged creature standing in its place. Bodkins, what are they doing here? Katori, duck! I feel another clot of webbing hit my back and completely lose my magical girl form. The bullets quickly overwhelm us and we take tremendous amount of simulated damage. A buzzer goes off and a summation fades. Well, I'll save you from the speech, but if you're gonna ever in a situation like that ever again, it's easy to packet that Bodkin's webs are flammable. You mean the packet you didn't read to us? Look kid, I'm paid a minimum wage job to press buttons when they light up on the computer. If the buzzer goes off, you don't get in, and there's literally nothing I can do about it. I grumble under my breath. Why don't we go get some food and wind down for a bit? Sure, why not? They didn't teach us what we had to do. They yelled at us. Oh hey Zach, is Undertale? No, it's not Undertale. That the character looks oddly like you. Hey. Hey. Well, welcome Zach, I see you're on the other side. But hopefully you're doing good. Yes. That is true. But how you doing, Zach? Hope you're doing good. Yes, hello from the other side. She said that Bodkin's webs are flammable. I guess both the whole building was supposed to be a Bodkin illusion. What kind of guild test wants you to burn the whole building down right at the right answer? Suddenly my phone rings. Hello? Oh. This is Butch Starkiller from Cobra Guild. The Cobra Guild, the special ops, their job is to save the magical girls who lost or injured during field work. Oh. This is the one and only Katori Miori I'm speaking with. Yes, sir. Maybe they should rewrite the story and choose the character. Hey, nah, well, that would be nice, but they can't do that. That's a different game altogether. I put my phone on speaker so Brownie can hear. Excellent. I got notes from your interview today. Really good stuff, kid. Really good stuff. In fact, we're giving you a test. Ooh. Thank you so much. What sim room do you use? Sim room? Those magical girl soft kids. This is the real test. Oh, the real test. Yellow thing looks like a bear too. And Maple is true. That is true. Well, I guess you're not wrong. Well, that is roughly the size of Maple, so it does make sense. That is roughly the right size for Maple. It was the same size, like roughly the same size. You know, the Bodkin ruins? I pulled the area on my phone, and looked over what other magical girls are saying about it. So, it thought it to be the home of a tribal royalty. The Bodkin ruins are primarily known as a hotspot for pre-collapsed treasures such as the Hatzer Sun Dust. Oh. You know, I can't do that, Zach. I can't do that. I can't do that, Zach. You silly. Bingo. Bring us back one of them Spider Sun sticks and you'll be a official part of the guild. Sound like a deal? Yes, of course. Thank you very much. Katori. That's what I like to hear. Good luck over there. I look forward to making you a cobra. We're gonna be a cobra. He hangs up. Oh. Your magic got killed for review. There you go. Yeah. That's the farthest we ever got with the guild. Yeah, but looks like with all the warnings. Oh, look at all the warnings on these ruins. 56 casualties this year. That's insane. The info on here says it doesn't grow in the wild. I'm sure not surprised it's the only place left to get most people when I want to make it out alive. So you really want to risk something like that just so we could have a job? You think we could get living off on flavored food cubes from the sparkle market? I can feel the dark magic pouring off the shopkeeper from there. Here. Oh. Hello. It's some cue. The sense of magic grows exponentially. Bang. Sure. We'll take a bag. I guess it couldn't hurt. A symbol appears on the floor between us, which only opens up to a glowing red pit. A long clawed hand unravels in spindling fingers as though exiting the portal, and it debris a small mesh bag. Thank you for this magical bag. Why no Moonmist in me before you second this game? I don't know, Zach. It's not my game. It's not my game. It pats him on the shoulder before disappearing in the portal from which it came. The shopkeeper nods. Thank you for shopping the sparkle market. Sure. Okay, Zach, okay, if we say so. He dissolves back into the darkness. His eyes linger for a moment before disappearing with a blink. Oh. Mysterious shopkeeper. Alright, fine, let's do it. But we're going to need we need to plan carefully. Alright. Go with Kadori, the most powerful. Go with Bree, the most powerful. Let's go with Kadori, the most powerful. We'll go at the next full Tundra moon, and I'll be able to kick some real butt that night. I suppose if you're going to do the most of the fighting, it makes sense to keep you in top form. True, that is true. Gotta make sure we're in top form. Magical girls draw power from the moons that surround their planets. Oh my. Pressing escape key and going inside the team page will let you see how the size of the moon is affecting your character stats. Ooh, moon-based power. Nice. And that's a plan. Let's get home and see so we can eat. That's interesting, moon power. Yes, power from the moon. Lady, what is our team right now? Can I see? Alright, Tuna, Trucks, you guys build. Oh, interesting. So definitely need to go for a Tuna moon. Interesting. A few days later, the train station is busy as usual. Most of their rails are run by the Wavering Guild, so naturally their crest is plastered all over several terminals. I swear to you, I feel like this probably the homework. I don't know. Well, magical girl from the moon is kind of overdone sometimes. The train we're riding is called the Tourmaline Express. It's mainly specific for magical girls, meaning they don't need the security protocol that inner city train would let it run daily. The warm orange glow of the artificial sunrise dances across the floorboard. The transit floor, why did I say floorboard? Across the floor. Too much thermometer skin. Come on. Just because it has similarities doesn't mean anything, Jack. The warm orange glow of an artificial sun dances across the floor, but I look through the window. No celestial bodies can be seen. I know the moons are coming up somewhere out there, though. Sure, okay. Tuna, the moon I'm most connected to, is full tonight, meaning my power is at its peak. A woman my age greets us at the boarding ramp. Claire, don't remember seeing YouTube before. The name's Claire. I'm Troy, and this is my friend Bree. We'd like 2 tickets to the Bodkin Ruins, please. Well, hold on there. I gotta prove you first. With that, she takes out her tablet and says to write with. IDs, please. She pulls up a pairing mode on her phone and lets her scan. Alright, Cody Murray, affiliated with the Tuna Room Moon, and Bree Butternuggets, affiliated with the Odd Shell Moon. Bree groans with the mention of his full name. I can't help but laugh. Butternuggets. It is very interesting last name, Butternuggets. Whoa, it says you two aren't even guild affiliated. I'm sorry, I can't let you on if you haven't even got your passes, your sims. This is actually a test for the Cobra Guild. They want us to pick some Carterson dust for them. They tilts her head back in size. Butterscotch Star Killer. I swear on Jackson's name. I'm sorry you gotta hear this way, but you'll just have to tell your test mentor I can't take newbies out into real-life danger. Come on, my dad used to take me out in the forest all the time when I was a kid. Well, that's irresponsible, and also not my problem. But what do we do? Please, Claire, we've been eating scraps for 6 months. I can't take it anymore. Claire scrolls through her tablet a bit and takes a deep breath and exhales. I'll tell you what. Why don't you two follow me for a second? She walks through the train doors and beckons for us to follow. Oh. As we walk into the train, I sense a strawberry greet me. Oh, strawberry train. Hey, Kilda. You two are going to Bodkin, right? Yes, that's right. We had planned to go by the Hello Guild to extract a sample of the Queen's venom for analysis. Could you do me a favor and watch over these 2 newbies then? They need to pick up some Carter dust, but they could use a mentor to guide them through it. I shift uncomfortably as the woman looks up at us and down. Oh, that depends. Can we get a cut of your pay? Well, our pay's getting to Cobra Guild, so I don't think that's possible. Seems like they piqued their interest as Kinda blinks a few times in astonishment as her familiar's eyes light up with excitement. Oh, there won't be any easy. And I was like, well, who knows, maybe. There could be. Who knows, anything's possible. But I don't know, I don't think so. Well, we have a person with one eye missing. Or, I don't know, they could have a one eye missing or they just covering it first. Cover it. She looks at me directly in the eye, as if evaluating me. Don't worry about it then. Now, this girl's doing a huge favor for ya. Now, y'all need to promise to follow orders. That includes getting yourselves to safety and leaving us behind if needed, understand? We understand. One more favor, don't let those 2 of them near the central buildings. That's where the most dangerous critters hide. Now you're starting to sound like our mom or something. But if you mean by that, wait, I just can't read. If by that you mean I'm being the responsible one around here, then yes, I'm being the responsible one. Don't worry, Claire, we'll make sure to stay clear. Sounds like a deal then. She takes out her stylus again and hits a few buttons on her tablet. Bree and I got a notification that tickets to the Bodkin Ruins pop up on her screen. You're all set. As you heard, my name is Kaida. This is my animal familiar, Gigi. Oh, Gigi. Hello. The tickets say your names are Good Joy and Bree. Yep. Last call. The staff waits another minute for anyone else to board, then gives the signal to pull out the station. I take a deep breath. There's no turning back now. Nervous? Yeah. Good. I guess it's good to be nervous. As we get further away from the train station, the large magical barrier that surrounds the city becomes into view. However, we get close and imperfections in the doomed sky become more apparent, more digital looking. The Wyvern Guild members start to prep, transforming into the magical uniforms and checking their weapons. Some climb into the train roof, while others go to the train's two ends to monitor there. Whoa. It's getting dark. Day changes to night as the train passes through the barrier with ease, and then the surrounding area and surrounding forest. Rooted trees, fungus infected with crystals that tear at the bark like rash, choke the environment. They illuminate the forest in a soft glow. Gigi is pondering over the information on her phone. It looks like all the sites of the Queen places her in a central building. We gotta help Kadori and Bree, then move on to the venom samples ourselves. Interrupted by the sound of something slamming against the side of the train. What a blast of magic came from the train's rooftop brigade, the creature is dispelled and retreats back into the forest. There isn't much information on the Queen here at all. Oh, that usually means that everyone who meets her dies before they can add a new entry to the database. Troy, jeez, how deadly is this place? The train starts to slow to a stop. Right or not, this is we get off. Anything else before you head out? We glance around among each other and eventually shake our heads no. I guess I'll be off then. Y'all got about 3.5 hours before we come back. Make sure you're back in the safety zone by then. As Claire said, the train tickets that were on our phones have replaced with a counter timer starting at 3:27:51. She reboards the train and pulls out of the station, leaving us four in painfully alone. Shall I do the honors? Ready when you are. All living beings draw energy from the 5 moons, but only trained animal familiars can manifest that energy into physical form. These familiars can imbue the magic into others, which can temporarily make the being magical too. Bree crosses his eyes, takes a deep breath. I can feel a familiar energy permeating my body as I transform. Like I said, stay close and follow instructions. Oh. We should get moving. 3 hours might seem like a lot, but it will quickly go by. She looks around. Several buildings are scattered about, each connecting a single central building through elevated glass walkways. I like to find a building that isn't connected to the central one to start. I don't know what is causing the fatalities here, but this way we can limit the chances of slithering over another building to greet us. I don't think she's gonna find what she's looking for. They seem deliberately connected to the central hub for a reason. Oh. Is it just you? No, there is... Wait, no, is it there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 moons. 5 moons in total. Yeah, there's 5 moons in total in this place. Each correspond to a different ability. We got Twin that affects attack. Got the Droxing that affects critical. Got the Boat Heal that does healing, I think. And Isinga affects evasion. Then we got Tuka, which affects defense. Where am I? I'm sorry. Unfortunately, none of these are my moon. None of these are my moon, unfortunately. It's from a different world called Celestial. Somehow, I didn't notice it until now. What about that one? That'll do. As we approached the building, I started to notice odd details. For a split second, the building warps. Pieces jump out of the place, and others go completely missing, then quickly set themselves right again. Oh. Burn the building down? Oh my goodness, we're just gonna burn the building? Ignore it. With a shrug off my shoulders, I continued onward into the building. Does it look a bit odd to anyone else? Yeah. Brayfair was about to attach to some invisible wall in front of him. Oh, illusions. The illusion of the building fades, leaving an elaborated bodkin web and several angry bobkins in its place. Oh, hold on. I grabbed Bree and pulled on with all my might. I guess I shouldn't bring it down. With all my might, feeling the webs drain my energy at my fingertips as I contacted with it. Oh no, it had stunned. It takes some effort, but I'm eventually able to pry him free. One of the bobkins tries to jump out on my back as I'm pulling Bree away, but Kaida blasts it away with her sword. Oops. Oh jeez. The bodkins regroup and leap in front for another attack. Oh boy. Oh boy, we're stunned. Status effects cause extra complications to happen at the beginning of a character's or enemy's turn. Because it burns causes a lot of damage at the beginning of each turn, but goes away over time. Poison causes little damage at the beginning of each turn, but doesn't go away unless it's healed. Then characters lose their turn, but this also goes away over time. Okay, so I'm stunned, so we're gonna have to rely on these two for right now. Alright, let's see. So you have taunt energy. What does taunt do? Makes a target enemy do. Okay, so it's basic taunt. Energy sword. Sword that quick strikes that also saps a target's energy, lowering their defenses. Not bad. Energy shield. The shield made of energy negates the next attack against an ally it's given to. Oh, okay, so defense and attack. Nice. And you, of course, you have also generate magic. Let's see, at lightning speed. Quick strike that knocks a foe off balance, chance is done. Gale wind, wipes up a torrent of wind, buffering all enemies, stronger against burned enemies. Oh, so if you can burn the enemies, then use that, then it becomes even stronger. Interesting. Alright, so for right now, I guess we taunt. Taunt that one for now. And you just generate some magic. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Oh, there, oh wow. Okay, perfect, we're not let's stand anymore. But we can't go in this turn, I guess. Okay, yeah, we have to wait until one more turn. Let's do the sword. Then you... Let's do wind, yeah, let's do wind so we can do some damage to everyone. Yeah, it's okay, that's okay. I do need to generate some more magic soon. Go ahead and invigorate. Then generate magic.
If you're enjoying the stream, you're welcome to follow, but there's absolutely no pressure. Just having you here is magical.
Energy storage, hopefully I can get rid of that one. Yeah, good, we got rid of one of them. And then we'll do another regenerate magic. Luckily we have two familiars, so we can regenerate magic a little bit more faster. Alright, let's go ahead and do fireball on this one. Ooh, that was very strong. The moon is very healthy. The moon plus the invigorate, really good damage right there. That was very strong. That was too close. Where do we even go now? Not a good enough options to get excited about. We wordlessly begin to walk towards the nearest building and hope for the best. Let's try the front door. We enter the lobby, turning the flashlights on our phone to see better in the dark. The stench of abandonment hangs in the air in a musty mixture of stale air and rotting wood. Even flooring crunches underfoot as our steps crush the thin layer of dirt that coats it. The desk that takes up most of the room is back in with a large logo over it reads Bodkin Technologies, whatever that means. Oh, they're technology majors. I wonder if it might be referring to the objects that litter the few desks around them. They appear to be electronics, barbaric ancient devices that carry lightning in their veins and bleach to flames when broken. Interesting. It's a wonder what these ancient humans didn't blow themselves up more often. Alright. Light from the single window illuminates the door and opposing sides scattered sounds can be heard from the other. After my eyes have a chance to adjust, I realize there's another open door tucked in the dark corner. The window does not illuminate. And finally, a door smaller than the others. Looks like it goes to the back of the building. Oh, okay, Where should we go? I feel like maybe we should... Go into the darkness, why not? We scan our flashlights around the perimeter of the pitch black room, and quickly turn them off. This seems to be where the Bodkins sleep. We have already disturbed a couple with our lights. Let's go the other way. Wait, I saw the key hanging on the wall over there. She points to the room's back wall. Of course the key's in there. So what do? One of us should sneak in and see if we can grab it without them noticing. Oh, something choice will have variable chance of success. This will be represented by a die with a chance of success in the counter. Oh. So you have a 50% chance. I have a 70, 80, 100% chance, but it uses 20 energy. 20 stamina. You know, yeah, we go with some stamina. Gigi, did you get a good look at it where it is? Sure thing, I'll grab it real quickly. Gigi flies to where she saw the key and grabs it without much fuss. I'm sure this will be useful somewhere. You can pick an object in the purple bar at the top of the screen to see the items you picked up. Oh, nice, we got key now, so that's good. So now that we have a key, let's see, follow the scattering sounds. We go to the door at the opposite of the window. Two bodkins are dancing around in the fire pit that casts a sickly green flame on the wall. Food! Yes, food has come to us. Time to roast them over the fire. Time to eat. Oh, fight them. We're gonna fight them. Alright, let's go ahead and invigorate. And then go ahead and poison them. Oh, it actually just did damage instead of poison. Oh, that's good then. Energy sword. And then it's wind. We're definitely gonna need to regenerate magic soon though. But this should hopefully finish them off, right? Yep, perfect. Food is too spicy. This is why dead food is better. The two of them scatter away, leaving us in silence, only punctured by the flicker of green flame. Hey, what is this? A shrimp gold object rests in the corner of the room among the other scattered knickknacks. You never had too many keys. Got another key. The green flame on the bodkins were dancing around now stands alone in the room now, casting eerie green glow on the group of us. May as well see what happens. I absorb the flame from the fire pit. Instead of filling me with warmth, it gives me a small chill. Oh, interesting. Go to the lobby. So we have fire now. So that's interesting. I'm not sure what that's gonna do, but we got something. Let's go through the small door into the back. We walk inside and greeted by a group of green and purple bodkins, eating whatever appears to be the remains of something. 2 pink bodkins stand at either of the flanks, keeping a sort of watch. They look more intimidating than the rest. 2 of them make direct eye contact as we walk in. Actually, let's actually go to the big door, probably. We notice the door is locked, but one of the keys we collected earlier fits in the hole perfectly. Next, we find the room filled with locked metal desks. Also notice that one of the floorboards is slightly lifted. Oh, interesting. Let's try the floorboard. I unleash the green flame into the rod floorboard. It bends away nicely. Inside is a tiny music box with floor patterns printed on it. It is too broken to play anymore. I wonder what song it used to play. Some of the engravings are still visible. I bet there's someone in the city who can analyze this for us. Ooh, side story with unspoken rule. Side stories available for game. Of course you can't. That makes sense. It's just a demo. Can't have everything. Alright, let's try to see if we can use the key on the desk. The key goes in the keyhole without effort. It turns with a click. On top lifts with a sickening creak. I can only get up to 10% of the way before the hinges stop me. Bree sticks his head into the crevice to get a better look. Jackpot. He pulls out a box that rattled when he moves. He tenderly opens the box to reveal 6 wooden sticks, painted yellow and capped with the signature rubber tip. Oh, is this what I needed? The word Caterson is engraved in green capital letters down to the sides. He hands me one from the box. Using the extra strength of my magical form, I break the yellow stick in half, revealing its gray core. The dust inside leaks into my hands, coating the upper part of my palms, a signature silvery shine. I hand the stick to Bree, who puts it back in the box and closes it up. That's everything you need, right? Yes it is. Then we should move on. JJ and I still need to confront the Queen, and we need to go back before the train arrives. I'm hit with a brief pang of guilt as I realized how much these 2 are going out of the way to help us. I must be running late. I have been checking on the countdown clock until the train arrives, and it keeps jumping back up. Good, that will buy some time. JJ and I will go to the central building. You 2 go back to the station and its barrier. Thank you for helping us. Kaida smiles in the largest smile I've seen her make. You're very welcome. I look forward to hearing more about your adventures. You have the skill to become an exponential magical girl. I mull over my words a bit before speaking. Can we help you? You've already helped us so much. Tie-Dye's face turns stern. No, I'm not putting your lives in danger any more than I have to. Besides, you're strictly forbidden from entering the central building. Claire would have a fit. But I said no. Defeated, I started walking back to the station. And Kadoi? She pauses for a bit longer than expected. Remember what I said earlier? If we're not back by the time the train comes, leave without us. Oh, that doesn't sound good. That sounds like that she might not make it. I have a feeling that she might not make it, because that's how it sounds like. It really doesn't sound good. How much time until the train is here? Half an hour. I can't help but worry about Cut-Eyes and Gigi as we wait at the station. Bree and I are trying to play games on our phone, but it does little to distract me from building in my fit of my stomach. When I was with her, I felt an incredible sense of safety. Can't help but hope that she continues to mentor me after this night is over, and though I know she has no reason to. Are you not paying attention? The platform started disappearing 5 minutes ago. I bring my focus back to the phone screen, and just in time, I see my character lose Celeste's life as it plummets into the lava below. Oh, I'm sorry, I rubbed my eyes with fatigue. How long is left now? Bree's face scrunches in confusion as he checks on his phone. It still says half an hour. I hope she's here before the sun rises. I doubt they'll be that late. You know how dangerous that will be. So I peek my head out of the bluish barrier and notice the sky is already starting to get lighter. Kada and Gigi aren't here either. They won't have the power of the moons for much longer. We actually wait around for another hour when nobody shows up. Then I notice the Terminus Express coming towards us in the distance. Claire's at the door before the train even comes to a stop. I'm so sorry. We had a tree down on the track, but the tree came to life, and shot the Droxen magic out of its space and fried all of the magic tech on boarding. You know what? Never mind. You need to go now. She casts a worried glance at the sky as Bree and I aboard the train. I take one last glance towards the ruins, hoping to see our new friend running towards us. But there's nothing there. She didn't make it. She didn't make it. Where's Kaida and Gigi? They're still in the central building. Claire curses under her breath. Can't wait any longer. At this rate, the sun will be up upon the time we get back to the city. That means a huge power drip for all of us on board. But we can't live without her. Claire chews on the end of her stylus. Alright, 10 minutes, but if she's not back, then we're gonna have to leave. 10 minutes come and goes, but there's no sign of either of our missing companions. What happened to them? The Cobra Girl will come find them, but at this point, there's no way they could be out before the sun rises. They'll have to make an expedition once the sun sets again, but I'm sure if anyone could last that long. Well, we're part of Cobra Girl now. Let's go help them. No, there are rules about them team size during rescue missions. Can't think of one situation where they send a solo pair into a building like that. I'll be lurking here with Mother. Okay, no problem. You'll be lurking. You lurk. And hopefully you have fun time with your mom. We may just need to accept that the two of them have met their fate. I can't help it. Gigi and Kaida did so much for us, and we're just going to abandon them. That doesn't seem right. Well, I don't care what you say. I'm going to help them. I charge at the door through the train station's barrier. Get back here right now. I mean it. Oh, for the love of... Well, can't stay any longer. I can't redeem... Well, technically you could do, exclamation mark hydrate. You could do exclamation hydrate. But yes, I'll do a hydrate. iMeow. Unfortunately, I don't have iMeow. I don't have an iMeow. I don't have that command. But yes, I took some water, so thank you. We can't stay any longer. Alright, everyone, let's move out. I ran towards the central building, frantically looking around. My urgency surprises even me, but the idea of people who have helped us so much dying for their sacrifice is too much to bear. Kadoy, this isn't your fault it's happening. We're just not going to be able to fix anything.
But if you want in on the fun, join our Discord.
No, I'm tired of being treated like a child and told to stay in my lane. I'm a full-fledged magical girl capable of tackling any challenges I put my mind to. I don't care if you, Claire, or any of the guilds we apply to says otherwise. In the middle of the room, 3 bodkins are throwing a large white ball back and forth. They turn to stare us as we enter. The ball rolls unceremoniously into our direction. As it hits my foot, I realize it's not actually a ball, but a skull. No. Don't tell me it's gonna be the skull of our friend. No, ball back! Eat the skull? Why would we eat the skull? That doesn't sound good. Well, again, we don't know whose skull it is. It could be just a random skull. It could be our friend's skull. Fine, you could have the ball back. I throw the ball back to the bodkins who asked for it. Want play? Fine, we could play. Sure. How do you play? We throw this ball back and forth with the creatures for a while. Winner gets gold prize. The purple bodkin who spoke before it goes into the corner of the room and grabs some sort of ancient light bulbs. He drops it in my hand, then the group of bodkins scatter. Oh, that's a side story. Interesting. The chaotic care team. They went up a secret passage of some kind. That's a chute. Oh, sure, climb the chute. The chute leads to a rather barren section of the second floor. The other bodkins sized holes in the litter of the room. Holes big could fit, but certainly not me. The only human-sized door is being thoroughly bored out. I have a very stupid idea, and I'd like you to tell me it's dumb. What if I crawl through one of those holes and look around to see what there is? It does sound dangerous, but we're also pressed for time and we don't have any other leads. Nah, go back to the first floor. I don't like it. We're back in the center building where the bodkins were playing with the skull. Go to climb the stairs. It leads to a room that's mostly windows, and a glad sunrise reminds me of urgency. There appears to be 3 ways out of this room. The stairs we came from lead to the first floor. More stairs lead to the 3rd floor. And the glass walkway leads back to the side building we found the Patterson dust in. Guess may as well walk the side to the building, maybe? Alright. Oh, okay, that just takes us back to the second green flame. Okay, I guess maybe do get some flame. I might need it. Alright, go back to the central building. And go up the stairs. Examine the room. I call for her help. Praises since they are freezing my blood. There they are. Gigi and Kata are backed into a corner. Gigi hides behind Kata's legs, while Kata's holding up a shield, attempting to block an onslaught of bodkins, throwing their bodies at her. Hold on, we're coming. I rush into the room with full speed, running into an invisible sticky wall. No. I realized what I ran into far too late. Long before losing my struggle got me further, tied up into a thick webbing. The illusion dissolves, taking Gigi and Kaida and all the bodkins with it. It was a fake. It was illusion. Instead, the real Kaida is next to me, spinning in the air tightly up in webs worse than I am. Oh. The energy-sapping toxins had clearly been working on her for a while. It looks like she could barely lift her head. I told you to leave without us. Bree stops short of the weapon and calls out, Kadori, where'd you go? I'm here. We're both here. If you send me enough magic, I might be able to burn it out of here. My words did not cut through the illusion. As Bree turns around to check the first room again, he is ambushed by another group of bodkins. Bree! He's forced to the ground with a bounce with the weapon. I start losing feeling in my fingertips. I wonder how long it will be until I completely limp. Bree is dragged over to Kaida, and I, and the two of them are wrapped us in the... Wait. And 2 of us are wrapped in our own web bindings. Queen! All the purple bodkins, who was the first to shout, takes the lead, as others follow in quick pursuit. A few others bites into our clothing, hair, and webs restraints in order to drag us further into the building and up the flight of stairs. Kaida does her best to whisper in Bree's ear. I have a knife concealed in my right boot. Can you reach it? Not yet, but I'll try my best. Bree tries to wriggle himself over to Kaida, but it's been by one of our captures as punishment. It feels like forever they were dragged through the twisting hallways of ancient stairways. Finally, we take into a large room near the top of the building. The back wall is entirely made of glass looking out over the many rows of trees that make up the forest. Gigi is being turned into a pit of fire pit right to the right of the room, also bound by Bodkin's magical weapon. Handful of Bodkins dance in unison around the fireplace in anticipation of a meal. Someone should really tell him that dragon familiars are resistant to fire. At the back of the room is a large black marble desk. It looks like it's designed for a human to sit on and with a chair. The giant creature comfortably rests her elbows on the surface while sitting on the floor. Her reflection is faint. On the desk surface in front of her is labeled a book that reads, Elodana. Queen! The purple bodkins leading the charge leans into the top of the desk. He purrs softly as Elodana pets him over with one of her scythe-like appendages. Oh my. My. It seems my babies have finally found some new prey. What kind of feast are we having tonight? She gets up from her desk and gracefully walks over to us. The purple bodkin tries to grab her arms as he leaves and pouts when he fails to convince her to stay. She leans over, putting her face directly in front of mine. She's so close I could smell the rotten breath coming from her nostrils. You are scrawny, aren't you? I'll probably be hungry again in half an hour until after I eat you. She moves over the Kaida, investigating with a similar flavor. Far too muscular, your meat will be so tough and hard. Finally, it's Bree's turn. She picks him up and scruffles the neck and turns him over a few times, much to his fervent protest. Disgusting! With effortlessly swings of her arm, she tosses Bree over her shoulders and smacks into a window behind her, the marble desk. The purple bodkin giggle as he watches Bree fly overhead. Indonania rubs her temples. Hardly what I consider a meal, but it has been so long since my children have eaten flesh. I suppose this will have to do. The group of bodkins rush up on us and check our pockets. They throw a phone, some kind of vitals, kind of brought to take the venom samples into the floor, clearly not interested. Then they find a stick of Carson dust in Bree's bag. Wait, we need those. But despite her pleas, the bodkin dumps the wooden sticks over the fireplace to use as kindling. Once again, the cheers erupt from the crowd. Ah, my little babies. Suddenly, the door behind us slams open. A woman in a pink suit poses dramatically in the doorway, saying nothing. Hey, what are you doing here? Being my baby sister, of course. You don't even have a little animal friend. What makes you think you stand a fraction of a chance? Because I found your weakness spot, Steam Queen. She snaps her feet from shoulder apart, looks down at the floor, and triumphantly holsters a small cane of insect repellent high above her head. After a pause of dramatic effect, she lifts her head slowly, a smile plastered upon her face. No, prepare to perish! Elodana is upon her in a flash, lifting the woman up by a shirt collar snorting inches from her face. You think a mere spray bottle is going to? Without a warning, ice sprays that can of repellent directly into the oversized bodkin's eye. You idiot! The Roman bodkin runs to attempt to teary-eyed Queen in chaos and make a move for Kida's boot and unleashes the hidden dagger. Awkwardly, I angled my body so I could begin cutting the weapon around my arms and legs. As I'm finished, Elodana hears a noise and turns to stare directly at us, one eye screwed shut in pain. Not so fast. I barely have time to free myself before the Queen is looming over me. I slash wildly with the dagger and managed to hit one of her many bangs. Venom leaks out as I fractured the crates. Ah! Dodging as one of Elodana's claws comes crashing down onto the ground, I grab one of the sample vials and collect as much as dropping poison as I can. But Elodana's two claws hit me on either side of my torso, drawing blood on both sides. He lifts me into the air. I prepare for the worst. Instead, she chuckles. A soft, deep chuckle as she looks at me with awe, studious gaze. You're tougher than I thought. I wish to give you credit for it, you little one. Perhaps I shall make you mine instead. Eldana opens her mouth wide, injects rows of razor-sharp fangs into my shoulder. Ow. Pain ricochets through me like the fragments of a shattered mirror. The side of my vision fades in and out, and I barely register my torment of blood dripping down my side. That's a good girl. A blade made of light whizzes by inches from my head and punctures Eldana's arm. She lets out a shake and I fall to the ground like an old rat. That's when I notice magical energy coursing through my body. It's small at first, but it grows in size, and suddenly I can feel my strength returning. We're saved. It's not much, but I'll do for now. Ida, and Gigi have all begun to confront Eldana as two humans in their respective magical girl forms. I didn't even notice it happening, but, well, I've been transformed into my magical form as well. Can you fight? I think so. It's been so long since I got a chance to play with my food. You give me the satisfaction of a good hunt for sure. Boss time. It's boss time, but we're poisoned. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's go ahead and invigorate. Yeah, let's go invigorate us. We definitely gotta generate some magic, that's for sure. Go ahead and taunt the queen. Is the queen blushing? Nah, that's just certainly how she normally looks. You also generate some magic. And you, let's see, what abilities do you have? Let's see. Radiation Pulse. Bombards the target with dangerous radiation, automatically poison the target, but also has a chance of poisoning the user as well. Ooh. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword, somewhat. Transformation Poison. Transforms poison into healing. Oh, interesting. Explosion. Severe matters in the air. Severe matters in the air cause an explosion that damages all enemies and allies, potentially burning, poison, or stinging them. Oh. Oh, okay, so that's like basically last resort type of thing. Alright, good, we got rid of the poison, so that's good. Alright, let's go ahead and fireball the queen. Oh, 39. Not bad, not bad. Ah, the fire's been extinguished. Oh dang, more people got poisoned. Oh, okay, I definitely need to heal Gigi. Gigi's not doing so good. Yay, we got the queen, nice. Okay, let's go ahead and heal up Gigi. And then injury sword on this one. Nice. Okay, and then transformation poison. Alright, perfect. We're doing good, we're doing good. No, we probably should generate some more magic. Alright, enemy turn. Yeah, that's fine, it's fine. Alright, more fireballs. So close. That was good damage though, that was good damage. Heal yourself, because you're kinda low. Energy sword, hopefully that should get rid of this. Perfect. And now that it's one, we definitely gotta regenerate some more magic. I'm a bit running out of stamina though, but we really should regenerate. And let's go ahead and radiation blast. And if you got poisoned. Okay, it's only 1 damage, it's not that bad. There we go, perfect. We win. Edodonna stumbles backwards and collapses on the ground. I obscures the left side of her face with the palm of her hand and tips her head up and grins down at her. Impressive. It's been such a long time since I used 100% of my power like this. Don't flatter yourself, pest. You may have crippled me for now, but my boots will make sure work of you. On command, armies of bodkins flooded the room from behind her and charges right at us. I chuckles. What do you think? That's what you think. But we see how tough your boots are when I unleash my secret weapon. Chemical Inferno. She takes out a can of insect repellent and throws it directly into the fireplace Gigi was previously being roasted on. No. With a loud pop, a can explodes, vomiting piles of cinders and ashes onto the floor. The cinders land on a few of the bodkin dancers near the fireplace, who begin to run around the room frantically. Dearies, come here too so Mommy can put it out. No, don't spread that to the curtains. But the bodkin only succeed in spreading the fire further, and it soon the entire room's in a flame. Ah, jeez. Hey, mouse dude? Hey, mouse dude. How hard is it to heal wounds received from, say, a fall from a 4th-story window? Wait, don't answer that question. Well, it's depending on the person, as how they land and where they land on. Most humans would come away with a serious injury if they survive at all. But you might be okay if you earn your magical girl for him. Or why do you ask? Good enough for me. Without hesitation, I leaps through the glass window behind the desk and plummets to the ground below. I told you not to answer her. Flames brave falls from the ceiling and lands between us and the room doors, trapping us next to the broken window. We might not have many other options anymore. A beam directly above us cracks, threatening to fall on our heads if we don't do something soon. We need to jump. We could use an energy shield to break our fall. What? Are you as sane as her? Trust me on this. Tedai takes a deep breath. The beam begins to buckle. We'll jump on 3. 1. The beam cracks again, becomes more bowing under its own weight. 3. She grabs me at the waist and hoists me off my feet just before the beam comes crashing behind us. Engulfing me and her in her arms the best she can, she angles her back towards the ground and conjures the strongest shield she can. The shield shatters on impact. We both slam hard into the ground. I land on my injured arm, which makes it extra painful. Yet I'm able to shakily stand up, and once I get my bearings, I'm ready to help others. Gigi flutters down to the ground next to me, carrying Bree in her talons. It looks like they're distracted, but we should get out of here as soon as we can. Kreda is slowly to get up, breathing heavily and grunting in discomfort as she does. She takes another reassuring breath in and out before returning to a full standing position. I can't believe that actually worked. Where's I? Over here. Ugh. It's clear from looking at her, she dislocated her leg badly. Oh. Oh my, she dislocated her leg? Well, she did fall from 4 stories, so I guess that makes sense. Jeez. Yet, it still hasn't managed to wipe that smug grin off her face. Unbelievable. Bree rushes over here to get some quick healing. You don't have to come to save me, you know? I had everything under control. Oh yeah, of course he did. A popping sound I heard from I's leg. Oh my goodness. Popping leg sound. Oh. We have too many injuries for me to heal by myself, especially you, Katori. We should get going anyway. If we continue to chat down here, they'll discover us any minute. A chilling realization settles in. What are we going to do? We don't have the train anymore. Although the tree cover still blocks most of the light, it's easy to tell that the full sunrise has already come by. Oh, don't worry, I already took care of that. We followed I's direction and went back of the train tracks. To my surprise, Tormentine Express is already there waiting. Claire is the only one on board when we enter. She's sitting cross-legged on one of the cushions with her eyes closed, massaging her temples. She opens her eyes and stands up when she hears us come in. Oh, thank goodness. Deceased person report. There's a deceased person report on all of you. I have to notify it at headquarters, but I'll take any day over planning a funeral. Her expression turns sour as she notices I standing next to us. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I suppose I should be thanking you. Yee! You guys wouldn't believe it. I was doing my end of my daily sweep, making sure nobody was left anything behind, and this one walks in and just drives away. Full throttle, I might add. You're lucky you didn't launch us off the tracks. You must believe in the train, Claire. Believe it deep in your heart, and it will never let you down. Oh my goodness, she's crazy. She's crazy. Claire doesn't even honor with a response. She pops herself back into the cushion and leans against the wall, her body going slack. I'm so tired. I feel like I could just take a nap right here. That's fine, I'll drive. Have you ever used one of those things, could I? You just punch the lever and all the way down. Wait. Uh-oh. The Twinnova Express flies in the station at full speed. Failsafes kicked in, causing hooks that normally lie flat on the tracks to lift up and grab the bottom of the train. The sound of metal scraping the metal parameters that's cabin heavily weighed hooks slow the train down. It finally broke into complete stop by slamming into the springs at the end of the rail, launching off her feet. Ah, jeez. See, you go places so much faster if you just did it that way. Get out. We step out of the platform and still a little dazed from the ride back. Although the sun has risen outside the barrier, night is just starting in here. There you are. The hawk lands merely on top of the beat-up train. Hee boss. So, what, do you think these are just toys you could take on a joyride whenever you want? Look what you did to my train. It wasn't me. The train was hijacked. By her. She points at I. Hello, ma'am. I am the Mars City's train inspector. The what? I came here today to test your establishment security, and to be honest, I didn't like what I saw. Claire's boss freezes. Claire, you know it's your job to protect these trains from intruders. Now the inspector's going to give us a failing grade. The exhilaration in Claire's eyes is palatable. Oh, jeez. She's sighs in defeat. I'm sorry, ma'am. I won't let it happen again. You darn right it won't. Before I say anything, the woman flies away into the night, leaving Claire alone with her boiling thoughts. I can talk with her if you want. I'll explain the whole thing. Nah, it's okay. When she made up her mind on something, I usually can't change it. She lets out a long sigh. I'm going home, pour a drink, and go to bed. We should do the same. We have some injuries to take care of. Speaking of which, I want to take you back to our guild healer to patch up. It's so generous. Are you sure he won't mind? Oh, he will. I'll make sure he put him in his place. He's a real softy deep down anyway. I'll lead the way. Kind of leads us to an apartment tucked between the two larger buildings. The living room has been converted into greetings area of sorts, while a twisting flight of stairs lead up to what looks like a bedroom. A banner that reads Songbird Guild hangs from a ceiling above the door. Songbird Guild. The place is small, with every inch of space clearly taken advantage of, but they've done a good job of making it feel homely. Shingo, we're back. About time. I was beginning to think something happened to you three. I dislocated my leg. What did you do this time? Jump off a cliff? You're actually not far from the mark there. Shingo squints at Brie and me, notice us for the first time. Who are these two? This is Katori and this is Brie. They helped us on our mission today. We received a few scrapes and bruises, but Katori has injuries that need to be looked at right away. But once again, you're giving me service away to strangers for free. You know, she saved my life. Shingo looks at her unexpectedly, as if waiting for more. Just shoot her. Fine, follow me. Gigi, you come too. He leads me into a small bedroom, the only one in the first floor. One of the rooms at the bed that looks like it recently has been slept in. The others have desks full of carelessly organized medicines and tools. So, what happened to you, kid? I was bitten by a giant bodkin. Hugo laughs. Back in my day, we used to be the classic excuse to get out of school. I was wondering if my grandmother would have ever used that one. Shingo's eyes narrow. How old do you think I am? I guess I should guess slow so I don't insult them. 57. How about 33? I'm so sorry. I mean, you look pretty good for 33. Shingo just grumbles to himself as he sets up his tools. I'm just gonna do a quick scan, nothing major. Gigi provides him with magic, and his hands start to glow bright orange. The aura about heal magic streams in the air. He moves his hand on my arm and to my shoulders, and when his hand reaches my shoulder, I wince in pain. Shingo immediately pulls his band back. I'm going to have to purify your blood. It's not short or easy. How much time do you have left? How much time do you have? As much time as I need to get healthy. Good answer. Like Shingo said, the process is a long one. Bit by bit, he managed to get all my wounds healed up and pain-free. I ran my arms through the range of motions. It's hard to imagine that earlier I could barely move it. Better? Much better. Thank you very much. Yeah. Now get out of my hair. How you feeling? Honestly, I feel great. Bray's expression visibly relaxes. He may have been more worried than he let on. I want to apologize. For what? For not respecting your talents and experience like I should have. And for the same goes for you, Bree. I treated you two like you didn't know what you were doing, and we're almost dead as a result. Back at the ruins, I said you had the skills to become an exponential magical girl. Well, I take it back. You really are an exponential magical girl. Even better than me. Nobody's ever said anything nice for me before. It's too bad we didn't get that crust and dust, though. It feels like we'll never find the guild that we want us. You should join our guild. Well, we have to talk over it as a group. There's numerous logics to sort out, like finding new space to sleep, figuring out if we can afford an extra more salary. But off the top of my head, I think it's doable. You really mean it? Of course. Actually, I don't think that will be necessary. She produces a partially singed stick of Carson dust and hands it to me. I stare at a moment, unsure what to say. You saved this for us. I knew it was important. Now you could be part of the Cobra Guild just like you wanted. I stare down at the stick in my hand, scraping off the small bits with the ash and with my thumb. Somehow, I'm not excited as I thought it'd be. I look back at the others. We've only been together for a short while, but we somehow already feels like home.
Just having you here is
Bray ties to my
magical.
shirt sleeve. Katori, can we talk for a bit? We turn our backs at Kaida and the others, keeping our voice as a whisper. I know Cobra Guild is one of our top priorities, but honestly, I like this guild a lot. Me too. Do you want to stay here instead? Bray nods. We turn the back to the others. I appreciate what you did for us, Gigi, but it's all the same to you. I think we'd rather be part of the Songbird Guild. You know, we can't pay you as much as the Cobra Guild can, and all the work won't be nearly as exciting. I know, but... I look down at Breeze. He nods. Somehow, I know this is the right decision. We have sleeping bags in the attic. You can use them until we find you proper beds. So you're okay with the proposal as well, Shingo? Sure, why not? And Gigi? Definitely. Well, congratulations, you two. Welcome to the Songbird Guild. Very nice to celebrate the ordeal of finding the guild is finally over. We spent our time setting up the sleeping bags and immediately crashed out for the night. As I settle into my sleep bag, I can't help but fantasize about what tomorrow will bring. I haven't been here all day, but somehow I already knew I'm going to love it here. Don't forget to save a game. It's important to save frequently. Yes. Huh? Sorry, she speaks gibberish sometimes. You can ignore her. Alright, I'll save my game. I haven't saved since I started. Fine, there you go. I saved the game. Alright, she speaks gibberish sometimes. You can ignore her. Let's give Karoi and Brie a chance to sleep by. Oh, what a mess. All that and my children didn't even eat a fresh meal out of it. No matter, it will be all worth it in the end. I'll see you soon, my pet. Oh my. So I guess Lenora, she survived. Oh jeez. That's kind of scary thought. That's kind of scary if you think about it. She might come back. I want revenge. I guess that was it. That was the Songbird Guild. And very nice. It was very cute. Very cute game. Ooh, there's a lot of short stories you could technically unlock, but again, that's only to the full game. With the CGI gallery, which again, probably nothing going to be unlocked until the full game. Now we can listen to the themes. That's pretty nice. That's all the themes. Oh, that's if we get a game over. Interesting. So the title cards, yeah. Right? 10. The stuff that we haven't unlocked yet. Weeping Cliff Surface, Weeping Cliff Deep. Oh, interesting. But that was pretty fun. Pretty good game. I did enjoy it. Maybe once the full game comes out, I might play it. That's if I have enough money. There's a lot of stuff that we haven't checked out yet because it's blurred. I think that's on purpose maybe until we actually see it in the game. Maybe? I'm not really sure. But there is stuff that we haven't done properly, of course. But that was fun. It was a nice little game. But yeah, that's probably what's gonna be it for tonight. I'm not gonna be playing any other games, so we'll just end stream early. Because I gotta go to sleep. I've been kind of sleepy. Okay, that was pretty fun. We managed to beat the demo, so that's good. Okay, I guess there's nothing really else that we can do. Yeah, but the little arts is so cute. All the little arts are so cute. But yeah, I think that will be it for tonight. Alright, so that will be it for tonight. So thank you for stopping by. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Thank you, Zach, for stopping by on the YouTube side. And thank you to Evelyn for also stopping by for a bit. I do appreciate you. And if you've been lurking, anyone's been lurking, do appreciate all the lurkers. Thank you. But yeah, I had really good fun with this game. Very nice. I'm not really sure when the full game's coming out, because I don't know, I need to double check, see if it says so anywhere. Yeah, I'm not really sure when the game's coming out. I can't even find the next game, so... Let's see, when is this game supposed to come out? Guess there's no release date. I'm gonna look at the video, maybe they might see something on the video. But I really enjoy it, it's really a fun little game. Wishlist, demo out, soon, king. There's no confirmed release date for this game. I'm not really sure when it'll come out. But it looks like it's been out in development for quite some time. Because they released, like, the Steam page got released on 2024. So I think the demo kind of recently came out, I think, maybe. But I don't know, it's really nice. I like the game. It's nice. The magical aspect is very cool. But when the game's coming out, who knows? I'm not really sure. I'm sure if I do some more research, you probably could see. But yeah, it was nice though. Let me see anything else. Don't really see anything. I don't see any information, but I'm sure they'll release it someday. And if I have enough money, maybe I'll pick it up when it gets fully released. But yeah, that'll be it for tonight. So thank you everyone for stopping by. Thank you. So tomorrow we'll probably continue. We'll continue to play some more Pokemon White. We'll play some more Pokemon White tomorrow. And yeah, that'll be it. So thank you everyone for stopping by. Thank you. Yeah, let's see. Let's find some of the raid. Alright, let's just see if we can find some of the raid. Get out. Alright, so let's go ahead and find some of the raid. But thank you again everyone for stopping by. I do appreciate it. But let's see, who can we raid? Okay, you're still streaming. It's great, Jerry. They're doing some good, little nice art. Alright, so thank you for stopping by. Thank you. So have a good night, good day, wherever you're watching. Hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope we can meet again next time, around 11:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Until then, good night.